Yes. Everybody quit talking. Shut your mouths. We are about to tell you bedtime stories. How do you like that? And here's the fun part. There are no rules to this because we already know all the rules, so you don't have to. So I don't have to give you a spiel. Cheer for that. Now cheer because I am awesome. You all get to choose the order in which we tell the stories. So, starting from this side. Who wants Italy to tell his story first? Who wants Romano to tell his story? I'm sorry, I forget about this doesn't happen. Would you like a kiss to make up for it? Who wants Romano to tell his story? Are you telling a story? Everyone who is telling a story, raise your hands. Who wants Germany to tell a story? Who wants Canada, yeah? To tell the story? Okay, you're first so far. Everyone, raise your hands if you are telling a story. Who wants Russia to tell a story? I think, raise hands. Canada versus Russia. Canada. Russia. Okay, Canada's still on top. Oh, Canada is on top. Who wants Lithuania to tell the story? Who wants America? Wait, are you telling? Who wants England to tell a story? Who wants America to tell the story? Who wants Italy to tell the story? It's the northern one. And who wants me to tell a story? Okay, Canada. Me. But we are in for a lot of fun because I still have to figure out who I'm casting. You know what, France? First off, let's go with Silent Bob. Romano gets to be Silent Bob, aka the main character, who I will speak for. Let's see. The screams of battle were moving towards the town at noon. Oh, by the way, this is a Russian story. A Russian war story. So excuse my pronunciation, I'm going to butcher it on purpose. The screams of battle were moving towards the town. At noon, Kurochayev in his black coat. You're Kurochayev. Get up. Flew past us. The disgraced commander of the 4th Division, who fought single-handed and took this. He shouted to me as I rode past.
Red the willow.
Hold on.
Our communications are cut. Red the willow and Brody are in flames.
And he galloped away, all black and billowing. His pupils like, not you, Kurochayev. And he galloped away, all black and billowing, his pupils like coals. On the broad, flat plain, the brigades were reforming. The sun rolled through purple dust. In ditches, wounded men were having a bite to eat. Nurses lay in the grass. You guys are men and nurses. Care for each other. And sang softly. Now, nurses, sing. On second thought, don't sing, because you all probably suck. I'll focus. You can sing.
Don't want to right now. Sit still. That was me.
A focus scouts were scouring the fields, searching for the dead and for equipment. A fonka. Lithuania, you are a fonka. We agreed on this. A fonka rode past with 2 paces of me, and said, without turning his head,
I have a notion about the divisional commander. He'll be fired. The men are uneasy.
the Poles have reached a wood about 3 versts from us and posted them as machine guns somewhere close to us. Bullets whine and squeal. Somebody make noise. As their complaint mounts unbearably, bullets strike the earth and burrow into it, trembling with impatience. Fuck's his name. Right and go. Canada! Hetalia, the divisional commander who was snoring in the sunshine. On the floor now, you are snoring in the sunshine. The sunshine.
It's great lighting.
Snore. Cried out in his sleep and woke up. Cried out.
What's going on?
He mounted his horse and rode off towards the vanguard squadron. His face was crumpled, lined with red streaks from his uncomfortable nap, and his pockets were full of plums. Rations of beer. Son of a... He said crossly and spread out a bit of his mouth. And you can say the rest. I didn't just bleep that for you.
Here's a rotten mess. Unfurl the standard.
Timoshka! Timoshka. Who is Timoshka? You can be Timoshka.
Going to get a move on or what?
Asked Timoshka, disengaging the staff from his stirrups and unrolling the banner on which there was a star and some words about the Third International. Right, Gajinko. Oh, where'd you go? That's you, yeah?
We'll see soon.
Said Vaitai Gajinko and suddenly yelled wildly.
Hey girls, to horse. Squadron commanders, call your men.
The buglers sounded the alarm. The squadrons formed a column. Out of the ditch climbed a wounded man and screening himself with his palm said to Vaitai Gajinko, a wounded man. Greece, you can be the wounded man. All right, wounded man said to Vaitai Gajinko. To Vaitai Gajinko.
Taras Grevich, I am a
Grigorievich.
Grigorievich. I am a delegate. Looks as if we were to be left behind.
You'll fight them off.
Muttered Vaitai Gajinko, making his horse to rear.
We sort of feel we won't, Taras Grigorievich.
Said the wounded man after him.
Self-proving.
Vaitai Gajinko turned to him.
I'm not likely to leave you behind.
And he gave orders to move off. And at once there rang out the whimpering, womanish voice of my friend, Afonka Pira. There.
Urgent speech.
No. There. No, the whole line.
Don't take to trot straight away, Tears Grogovich.
Grigorievich.
There are spies best running before we reach him. How can you fight with horses winded? There's no rush. You'll be in time for Virginia's feast.
Virgin's feast.
Virgin's feast.
You would know that. Troxapazm.
Not to Pervo.
Vaitai Gajinko.
Walking pace.
Commanded Vaitai Gajinko without raising his eyes. The regiment set out. Who was saying that? Is that you?
If my notion about diversion of commander is right,
Whispered Afonka, lingering behind.
if he's to be fired, then we are done for. Period.
Tears streamed from his eyes. I stared at him in amazement. He spun around like a top, grabbed at his cap, wheezed, whooped, and sweat bit away. Now whoop. Grishtuk, with this silly cart and I. You can be Grishtuk. Wait. Mr. was a silly cart and I. We were left alone until the evening, knocked about between the walls of fire. The divisional staff had vanished. Other units would not have us. The Poles entered Brody and were beaten out by a counterattack. We came up to the town cemetery. From behind the graves emerged a detachment of Polish scouts. Shouldering their rifles, they fired at us. Grishtuk turned back, his cart shrilled with all four wheels. Yeah.
Grishtuk.
I called out through the whistling wind.
Some fun.
He called back mournfully.
We're done for.
I shouted, seized with rapture of tone.
We're done for, Dad.
What's the good of
Women.
wings?
Women.
Oh,
Women.
what's the good of women taking all the trouble?
He answered, still mournfully.
What's the good of wooings, marryings, and the gossips of... What?
Making merry at the wedding feast. It's a Russian story, it's not supposed to make sense. A rosy trail flared up and into the sky and died out. The Milky Way came in sight among the stars. Grishtuk,
Makes me laugh.
said Grishtuk mournfully and pointed his whip at a man sitting by the roadside.
Makes me laugh. Why do all the women take all the trouble?
The man sitting by the roadside was Dolgashov. You are sitting by the roadside. The roadside is there. The man sitting beside the roadside was Dolgashov, the telephonist. His legs spread, he was staring at us.
That is how it is.
He said when we had come up.
Understood?
Um,
I'll be finished. Understood?
Understood.
said Grishtuk, pulling up the horses.
We must use up a cartridge.
Said Dolgashov. He sat, leaning against a tree. His boots were thrust out apart. Without taking his eyes off me, he carefully peeled back his shirt. His belly had been torn out. His intestines were crawling out onto his knees, and you could see the heartbeats.
The Polacks will ride up. They'll have fun with me. Here are my papers. We'll write to my mother how and what.
No.
I answered. Dolgashov spread his blue palms out on the ground and examined them incredulously.
Sneaking off.
He muttered, sliding down.
Sneak off, you bastard.
Sweat trickled down my body. The machine guns were rattling away, faster and faster, this hysterical obstinacy. Ringed with the halo of sunset, a Vonkabina was galloping towards us.
We're giving them a bit of a breaking over. What sort of...
Shouted gaily.
What sort of a show do you have here?
I pointed Dolgashov out to him and rode off a little. They had a brief talk. I couldn't hear the words. Dolgashov handed his regimental book to the troop commander. Afonka hid it in his boot and shot Dolgashov at the mouse. I did that because Lithuania wanted to kill Russia.
Afonia.
Said I with a pitiful smile and rode up to the Cossack.